The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. So Virginia's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone.
Oh, he's got some space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Trying to take it back. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dennis. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Dennis. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Cavaliers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking to the end zone. And they can't connect when the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Pushes ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cavaliers in the hurry up. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. On target. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive. Play tight.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the air on second down. Under fire. Needed to get rid of that football, but just couldn't turn it loose. The defense got to it.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. High the chains now on second and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's not all doinks are bad. Off the right, upright, and through. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. On the move to his left. He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Open space at the 25. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Motion from the wideout. Making side adjustments here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Snapped it in the shotgun. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. And the timing just a hair off.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Complete. At the 40, there he goes. Wide open space, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Dennis. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 40 this offense is going to work. The Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The kick is on its way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
No gain on the play.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're
looking deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
The play action fake. Fires left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Another incompletion on third down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on fourth down. The short hands, it's Willis. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Cavaliers are on the move. He wants to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush is on him. Buys a little time.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off. He gets a positive gain.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
And the throw out to the sideline took just a few yards. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is on its way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Connection to the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on first down. Looking for an open area to his left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
No panic and hesitation by the defense on that play. First off, nice job getting some pressure, flushing the quarterback out to his left, and even a better job in the back end covering after that scramble play.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He unleashes a long one. And he's got it at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll go to the air on second and short. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes They'll go to the ground. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Works his way to the 18-yard line. Not enough for the first down. They'll be facing fourth down. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute going downfield for the big play. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making the decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Bringing it out. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Scooped up by the kicking team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Now adjusting. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they need.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's third down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but
he lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals.
how fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
The give to the back. They get him down, top run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the ground with the back. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We're going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. On the option. Now the toss. That's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
And I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
for a first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So you got to get your ass out of here. I told you I don't want you around here no more. Your family. I'm tired of you now. I'm tired of you. I know. Just
There it goes. I cannot believe I lost to this nigga. Yo. Nah. He said, what's going on, bro? I should have you paid soon. Have to wait for the money to transfer to my account. Just be patient with me. Congratulations again. Huh? You said what? I don't know, dog. It's crazy, man. He don't got that chetty, man.
You gotta wait for it to transfer. It's on the same shit last.
He ain't got it, man.
It's for the transfer. He'll still won't hit it. You don't remember?
You said what?
They had the transfer there, but the transfer date is still what it is. You don't remember?
How long it take for that bread to transfer?
Well, I'm right. Ready for the Super Bowl. I was gonna be broken that shit and right before the goddamn kickoff.
I don't know, dog.
You got to put $2 bet in for the Super Bowl. Pick it, but you put 100 on that bitch.
Who?
The Super Bowl.
Yo. I don't know. He said he waiting for some money to transfer to his account, bro. That's what he told me, bro. I told you, bro. I told you, bro. I've been saying it all year long. And on top of that, bro, you're not supposed to win the fantasy stuff, bro.